In boardrooms and palace halls in capital cities across our world, decisions are being made that will shape the lives of billions. But too often, those making these decisions have forgotten the faces of the people they're supposed to serve. We live in an age where power has become an end in itself, rather than a means to protect and uplift humanity. Leaders who once promised to be servants of the people now sit behind walls of privilege, more concerned with maintaining their grip on authority than with the suffering happening just beyond their gates. From war-torn regions where children go to bed to the sound of artillery, to nations where families flee their homes because speaking truth has become a crime, the cost of corrupt leadership is written in human lives. Every conflict that could have been prevented through diplomacy, every humanitarian crisis ignored for political gain, every child who grows up knowing only violence and instability, these are the true measures of leadership failure. The most heartbreaking reality is that those who suffer most under corrupt regimes are always the most vulnerable. Children who should be learning and playing are instead learning to fear. Families who should be building futures are simply trying to survive another day. Communities that could flourish are reduced to mere survival. We see dictators who build monuments to themselves while their people lack clean water. We witness leaders who accumulate wealth beyond imagination while refusing to fund education and healthcare. We watch as those entrusted with protection become the very source of persecution. But here's the arc of human progress has always bent toward justice, not because it's inevitable, but because ordinary people refuse to accept injustice as permanent. Real leadership isn't about accumulating power, it's about empowering others. It's not about building walls, it's about building bridges. It's not about silencing dissent, it's about listening to the voiceless. The world needs leaders who understand that their legacy won't be measured by the monuments they build to themselves, but by the lives they improve, the conflicts they prevent, and the hope they restore to those who have lost it. The question isn't whether change will come, it's whether we'll demand it. Because every child deserves to grow up in a world where leaders serve them, not themselves. And that world is possible if we choose to make it so. The time for true leadership is now. The world is watching, and the people deserve better.